I know you like it when I say something unhinged, like all of our thieving stories and all that right when we go live.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about petty theft and stuff
Are we?
until we get to the petty theft.
Be gay, do crimes?
Yeah.
Exactly. So who's got a recap from last time a month ago? Because we didn't play.
Me, because I have my. It's going to be unhinged because I wasn't here the time before that.
Perfect. As it should be.
And my notes are 3 lines.
Nice.
Claire is the BBEG Barbmalian. Bricker is in the drama club? Question mark? Betrayal. Claire is behind
knew that. You knew that.
Claire is behind all of this. That's what I have.
That's all your notes?
There was also somewhere I wrote another name of the whoever was the person that we actually found out was the BBEG.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see.
But
Let's see what my notes
can't
say.
find that now.
All right, hold on. My notes say you picked a lock to escape your room. Watching from the back of the theater, we went backstage. Was that last session?
Yeah.
That was last session, right? Sweet. Bowser went down backstage and got all the info.
He went down backstage. You're right.
Mr. Callismere is the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Ayo.
That was at the end of the episode.
I know stuff. That's the end of my notes. Halum's boyfriend's name is Toog.
Yeah, Toog the
I'm
Grunt.
good at notes.
Hey, you hit the highlights, right?
There you go. Halum's boyfriend, clearly the highlights.
All of my notes are just Nick's romantic drama.
Eris' notes are exactly like her train of thought. Nonsense.
Yeah, Nick's are very like, it's all about me.
Yeah. She has made
I know what I did. I don't know about the rest
in her head.
Yeah.
Only in her head.
Oh yeah. She is the main character in her own story, but not most other people's. Anyway, so last time, like you had kind of hinted at,
nope.
You all infiltrated the Barbmalian play, mostly Bozic, and got a lot of information about the AI, the arcane intelligence that has been helping students to write their essays. And it was Callismere, the Minotaur teacher, who Toog had said that was a really cool teacher. Like they really like him. Thought that he was a cool guy. A lot of people actually like him on campus. And you all kind of, sort of, maybe had a plan. But what have the two of you been up to since last time?
Eris had a lot of fun with the protests outside of the theater. So Eris has been finding any protests in the area and just joining them for fun.
Nick is right there with you.
Yes.
She feels like she's gonna find a new girlfriend that way. And she, by the way, is absolutely not looking at anyone short now. Her eyes are only for tall people. Mm-hmm. She's like, these hobbits are done for. No more.
I love how you keep saying hobbits.
I know. I'm trying to say it like it's derogatory.
Wow.
Because they're totally hobbits in that game that we don't play anymore.
Right,
I know. Which, like, what? Is the Tolkien estate going to come after me on
yes.
this little bitty podcast?
Yes. They probably will.
They totally
Meaning they'll come after me.
If they do, you're welcome.
Thanks. Anyway, yeah. For Nick, it's Goliath or nothing at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for that one. That one was.
Well, the dwarf was maybe taller than me.
That's true. They were definitely taller than you.
Okay, so yep. Yeah, he's after me. Grave zombie Tolkien.
Oh,
I'm looking at the.
I was so confused how like
I was too.
zombie dwarf was coming after you because I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
No.
It's been a while since we played, but I
Like,
don't.
was I here for that session, or did the rest of
Sometimes
you
we
pick
play
up?
without you, Rick. You don't have to
That's
be there all
true.
the time.
That's true. Just talk about it.
We just get behind your back and role play sometimes.
That tracks. That tracks. I see how it is. So, yeah, what kind of protests would the two of you have been going to? Because they mostly probably would have been off campus at this point.
For sure.
I think that definitely we went to a few that were anti-gladiatorial fights.
Yeah.
Um,
A couple.
Really more of a Roman thing, but you know.
That's fine. We went to a couple wage strikes that had nothing to do with us at all. Just to rile
Yeah.
people up, get it going.
The homebrew world that has universal income. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
we
That's
went
what they were
to-
protesting outside the government building. They were against it for some reason.
We went to this world's version of a TED Talk by by Aristotle and boycotted that.
Aristotle, the guy who's been dead for a little bit.
Well, I said this world's version of Aristotle.
Oh,
It's an Aristotle cover band.
Misogynist. Listen, I've been learning about philosophy for another project.
from me.
Exactly. And someone told me that Aristotle is a misogynist. So
And
I
that was
know
the
this.
Slovenly Trolls.
No, that was you because I didn't listen to that one yet.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
there are so many podcasts.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, yeah, so all kinds of interesting protests that you probably didn't even know what half of them were. So you probably
Exactly.
thought that some of them were like wage strikes and stuff, but totally unrelated.
Right. Eris did not go to pick up girls. She just went to she got super involved in what everybody was saying, but had no idea what was happening at any time, ever, which is standard practice for Eris.
Yeah, I mean that 100% tracks.
Yeah.
And the last that we had really discussed, you said that you might want to talk to Tug. Is that still the plan, or are we?
Oh, I
doing
thought we
something else?
did talk to Tug about Callismere.
It was a very loud airplane.
I live right next to
I
an
know.
air park. I'm sorry. Sometimes the planes fly right over my head. It's
Yeah, you also live in Florida, so
It's true.
I
that's
mean,
a problem too.
by
All
the
of it
way,
problematic.
Rick living in Missouri is not a whole lot better.
We're
Right.
not Florida, okay?
Yeah, their tagline is
Or
literally
Texas.
"We're not Florida."
Yeah,
That's what they
Like,
put on
It
there.
would be worse in small letters.
yeah. It's actually Missouri, show me state, not Florida or Texas
Right.
or Oklahoma or Kansas.
Kansas is so much better than Missouri. Sorry, buddy.
I've never been there, but I don't know that I
Don't,
agree.
yeah, don't do it. Anyway,
I went to college in Kansas and it's fine.
That makes sense to me.
anyway, we're at a magic college right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so Anna, we are throwing all the shade. for
All the shade.
So yeah, no, you all had talked to Haloon about Tug. Like that was the first
yeah.
that you had even heard about this new boyfriend.
Well, I need to go get all the hot goss. All of it.
I mean, you got a fair amount of it last time, but
But we
I
want to go talk to Tug, right?
I do kind of want to ask Haloon what it's like kissing a grung. Grung?
yeah,
How do you say it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got really long tongues.
So kissing is what you want to ask about? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
All I want to ask about.
Sure.
Eris is asking for a friend, right?
Yeah. like Nick has one question, and I have so many more. So many.
And me and Haloon, we are chill like that. We will talk about all that stuff because we are college work buddies. And so we know way too much about each other's sex lives.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Born in the library.
I would say that you know each other well enough. Like you're pretty good actual friends.
Yeah.
That that would be normal. But yeah, definitely even some of the people at the library who you don't really know, who are just like casual acquaintances, know way too much. Way too much.
It's true.
Because you know, college. What are boundaries? Never heard of them.
Also, jobs. Like you get bored at jobs sometimes and talk way too much.
Yeah.
Disagree.
Recently, I told Haloom that we should just ignore the doom scroll room and just let them pile up for a while, and that we should just work together wherever we're shelving so that we can catch each other. Mostly he can catch me up on the new dating situation, because I've been in my room for a while and in the doom scroll room, and
Because
so
you locked in.
yeah, so I don't have any hot goss yet. I'm working on it, Haloom, but I want to hear your hot goss about your new grung boyfriend.
I
And
mean,
that tongue.
he definitely told you quite a bit about how he's a little bit slimy, but you know, in a fun way.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
You're
yeah.
welcome.
God damn it.
Wow.
Amanda is blushing too.
It happens. I have no control over it.
Oh, that's it. I win the stream.
Anyway, good night, guys. It was nice having you here.
It's been a good 12 and a half minutes.
Anyway, let's go see Duke, I guess. He of the slime.
Yeah, so as you finish kind of chatting with your pal Haloon, I think we had said that he was still working, so you know he's gonna keep doing his thing at the library and tells you where you can find Tug. Tug is definitely at the student center, just kind of like hanging out, probably getting some coffee even.
Dude,
Ooh.
don't drink that coffee. That coffee's not good.
Damn it,
Bozic works there.
What's my little friend's name?
Francois?
Is it No, not Francois. No, don't I have a friend at the coffee shop?
Wizzbottle.
Wizzbottle.
Are we at the coffee shop or are we at the? Is that where we're at?
Is this a different place? Can we tell?
No, the
Can we
student center. Well, because the coffee shop is like the. I forgot my own thing because that's been a while ago. Yeah, the coffee shop is like the part of the lobby of the library.
Okay.
So.
Take it back.
I was going to say,
Wizzbottle
makes a great cup of coffee.
Yeah, and that's also where Bozic works.
Oh.
Yeah. Then
Have we ever seen Bozic work?
No.
Okay, just checking.
We just know Bozic gets a paycheck somehow. Like, how does this work?
I mean,
how does this happen?
Well, oh no, it's you who are rich. I was going to say something about Bozic being rich, but you're the rich
you
one.
also know that he has fairly well off.
Yeah, Bozic's parents are not. He's at least upper middle class, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, they
Nick is the only poor ass person. Yes, I know.
Yeah, the Bozics own Candle Sconces and Beyond.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That is pretty hoity-toity.
Definitely.
Totally.
Because in this world, they're not going out of business. Because people actually buy their stuff. Yeah, so I mean, we did say, now that I'm thinking back to the scavenger hunt, there is like a student center though in the main like lobby of the library. That's where the snarl is and all that kind of stuff, and a little art gallery. And yeah, so I think Tug is probably just kind of hanging out where the moving bushes are that like have little seats built into them.
Okay. Hey Tug. Hey bud, let's have it in.
Do I know you?
You totally do know us because I am Haloom's best bud. Remember Nicomas? See the beard?
We've definitely never met.
Yeah, but he's told you all about me, I'm sure, because we're best friends.
We don't do a lot of talking.
That makes sense to me.
Actually, Haloom is, and if I were attracted to men on Scout's honor, and bugbears, all of the all of the male types, I would be all over that. So I understand how you wouldn't want to talk. However, super gay, just like he is, only so opposite.
Like exactly the same but different though.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Amazing. Nick is so good with words.
So good.
Have I
You
ever
should really
mentioned
be
that
a poet.
my charm is like literally a 4?
Yeah.
So, Toog, I
We
have
know.
a question. So you're a little bit slimy, and bugbears are a little bit furry. So does that ever cause problems? Like,
I
Any
mean,
hairballs?
but like wet
well, that's
hairballs?
kind of a personal question.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna ask it anyway, but it's fair for you
Okay.
to point out.
Actually, what we really came here to ask you about is minotaurs. Not that you've been doing it with any of them. But
That we know of, and if you do, it's not our judgment.
no,
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with dating a
Calusmere.
Minotaur.
No,
Absolutely not.
pretty
But
hot.
Calusmere, teachers on the other hand. Let's
Ugh.
no, not for me. Maybe for you. I don't know.
Nick's not here to kink shame.
Except that she did just kind of
Just here to kink ask why.
exactly. Yeah, but Calusmere, you have a class with him?
Oh yeah, he's great. Like my favorite
Oh.
teacher of all time.
Yeah, so what does he teach?
What doesn't he teach? I mean, like he's so good at everything.
Well,
But
what's
mostly
what's
history,
his main
you know.
department?
History.
Yeah, it's mostly history and gym.
Okay. Right. Those two basically go hand in hand. That makes sense.
Do you have him for both history and gym?
Like I took gym my first year, but yeah, I mean, like I'm a
I mean,
senior,
you
so,
have the
you know.
looks of a long jumper to me.
Actually more of a high jumper than anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, I'm not great at sports. If they ever have an Olympic beard growing contest, I'm there. Because mine's coming in really nice.
After you did those drugs at that party.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's just like, yep, take a look at this.
Performance enhancing drugs.
That's right. So what can you tell us about Mr. Calusmere besides that he's like the coolest?
Well, did I mention that he's like the coolest? Because
Just one
He
time,
definitely
which is
is.
okay.
I mean,
but like it seems like everybody really likes him. What's so cool about him?
he's just really chill and like he gets it. Like, you know,
I don't.
like the vibes are really good.
Got it.
oh,
Vibes.
vibes on point. Gotcha. I don't know if they say
Passes.
on point anymore, but
Passes vibe check. Got it. Okay.
do you learn a lot from his classes? Are his lectures really detailed?
I mean, are we supposed to learn stuff?
We're at a school.
I mean, typically I do, but I don't want to judge people who don't.
Like, I'm just kind of, you know, here because like it's free, so why not?
It is free, but like, don't you want to like better society or something with your knowledge and that? No, okay, I don't want to judge.
He's just like got a 1,000-yard stare of confusion.
Cool. Do you have a plant guy?
Oh yeah, Bozic.
That's our plant guy.
Yeah. Oh, so it is
Like,
like
I've
we
never
are
met
best friends.
him, but like I know somebody who knows him.
Oh, okay. He's also one of our best friends.
Oh,
All
But
of
like
our
Yeah.
legitimately this time.
I mean, whatever. Luke
Oh, yeah,
is one
my
of my
bad.
best friends.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
But also you and Bozic are my best friends. So like I have 3 best friends, and that is all. Unless you want to be one of my friends, Grug. Grug.
You can't
What's
call
his
him by
name?
his race. That's rude.
I can't remember what his name is.
Toog. His name's Toog.
Toog. Unless you want to be one of my best friends, Toog.
I mean,
Xanatos. I also am best friends with Xanatos because I ship
Best-
him
I have a
best
wide
friends.
circle of best friends.
you've had so many conversations with Xanatos.
so many. Nick's
Like, in
I feel
depth.
like Nick's bar for best friendship is real low. Like real low. Like we met
Said
that one time
more
at a
than 2
party,
words.
best friends.
Yeah.
Nick grew up traveling around, so no best friends stuck for very long. So, yeah.
That's fair.
That makes sense.
I mean, like, I guess we could be besties. Like, sure.
I mean, that's awesome. Do you want to come hang out with us? We're gonna go kind of find out about Calismere. Like, and since you're such a fan, maybe you could hang out with us and tell us all the good vibes about him.
Oh, I mean, like, his office hours are like all the time. Like, anytime
Oh.
you like drop by, it's super chill.
Well, let's just drop by and hang out.
Oh, I'm actually supposed to be in his class right now. So.
Oh, in his class?
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
so cool. Why are you skipping his class?
Well, because I didn't remember what time it was.
Oh, well,
I understand completely.
Could we just like go? Like, is it usually packed? Could we? Or is it like a big stadium or a big auditorium class? Could we like sneak in the back and listen with you?
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm a senior, so we have much smaller classes. But,
Oh, sure. We don't
yeah,
want to.
but it is like history 150, so
Oh, so we could?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Nick reaches in her bag and gets out like chocolate covered flies or something.
What?
I have a bag
haversack. That's right. I was like,
that I can reach in. And she's like, "Hey, and I just happen to have some snacks. If you want to share them with me."
I mean, like, are you gonna eat them first?
No,
Like,
I mean, I have other snacks in here. Like, these can be for you.
I mean, like, I don't know you that well,
Well, no, I haven't opened them. They're closed. Like, it's a package, like brand new chocolate covered flies just for you, buddy.
Chocolate flies. Yeah.
Choco flies. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you wanted to have these, like, I'm a great person to sit next to because I've got this bag and I can basically make all the snacks.
I don't. Okay.
So you're like holding out this bag for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely just shoots his tongue out, grabs it, and like initially you see that he just takes the whole bag, and you're probably a little bit concerned that he's just eating the bag. But then he just like pulls out the empty bag. Like, thanks. That was pretty good.
And Nick goes over to, or like looks over at Eris and is like,
I feel like your questions got answered.
Yeah. Now you know why Haloon likes him so much.
Is the bag now very slimy?
Oh, so slimy.
Gross.
Oh man, I'm dying.
Also, his voice is killing my throat already, so he's not sticking around.
So I think he should come with us for the entire adventure. Let's go.
No,
For the rest of the campaign.
That's right.
actually, he's our new favorite NPC, and we're taking him everywhere.
We will now be searching him out every single session.
I love how like Xanatos and Haloon, you're like, yeah, when they show up, cool, whatever. This new guy though.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Toog. Toog has to be with us. I'm actually going to write that name down because, like Francois,
Just to,
I need to
I want your
know.
notes to just say Toog.
Yeah. I also
Always
love
find
how-
Toog.
I also love how there's been, the muscle mommy teacher, and you're like, I don't really care.
Before she was too tall. Now she's right up my alley, except for the whole like
Teacher
not
thing.
dating teachers thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's probably smart.
honestly, just Nick kind of also looks up at Eris and is like, considering.
Eris is completely clueless about it.
That tracks.
She's like, hi,
tracks.
Nick. What's up?
Yeah, she doesn't say anything. She just has a considering look for
There's
Now
just,
that she's into tall people.
tiny little hearts.
Yeah. We'll see.
Wow, you're really tall.
Well, twirling her sideburns.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
I love that so much. I really want art of that.
Twirling the sideburns. Nice.
Yeah, while looking up at Eris. It'd be amazing.
Like,
Adorable.
and also Francois is up on my crown, also looking up at Eris. Like,
Also
with
twirling
little
his,
hearts.
probably twirling his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
you know. Maybe he has mouth sideburns too, because he's been with me through all the drugs.
They
He
look
might
like
have had
really
some, too.
tiny slinkies, like hanging down.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one.
You're welcome.
Nailed it.
Okay. So okay. So Nick. So if he's got a small class right now, I don't want to bring attention to ourselves. So maybe we shouldn't like bust in on his small class.
Oh, we could always like go listen at the door. Just like be in that building. Like maybe they keep it open because it's too hot or something.
Oh yeah, we can totally like wait till after class and then follow him, see what he does after class.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We are
yeah,
so
yeah.
stealthy.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 gives you, the location of this classroom.
Cool.
And he did
Absolutely.
mention that it was History 150 that he's taking as a senior. So it is a very large auditorium class.
Mm-hmm.
But
it
there's
is.
a lot of people. There's a lot of people like coming and going. So kind of seems like you could probably pretty easily just, make your way in if you wanted. But also, following after class might not be a terrible plan.
Yeah, I say we follow after class.
Yeah, let's
I
just sit out in the hall and be nonchalant.
Thanks, Elena.
How do you act nonchalant? Because I know Nik and Eris. Bozic has nonchalant.
Yeah. Eris is actually the queen of nonchalance, just super subtle all the time.
So nonchalant that she's chalant.
Yes.
You
don't know.
Nick says we could pretend like we were making out.
We could like pretend like we're studying.
Oh, that also could work if my plan doesn't work out.
Yeah, totally. We can try yours first if you want. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
No, it's fine. Yours is probably less, gonna draw attention. It's fine.
True. Okay, so let's totally just hang out here reading a book.
Yeah, and Nick grabs out it's history. So she grabs out a large history book out of her haversack.
Eris pulls out like a notebook and then gets really bored and pulls out her paintbrush so she can start painting.
Yeah.
Like immediately gets bored.
What is Eris painting?
One of the protests that we went to.
Yes, good idea. One of the more violent ones. So she's using a lot of reds today.
Yeah. Amazing. Just picturing like a lot of like red scribbles.
Yeah, basically. But it's a watercolor. So it's just like a really angry watercolor.
It's abstract. You wouldn't get it.
You have to like be there. It's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, Eris, this is like the most beautiful scene. I mean, since that time when you drew me with the color-coded books, this is maybe your most beautiful, and you should definitely put it on the gram of some variety that I don't remember what it is. The picture gram? I don't know, the painting gram?
Yeah. I will.
I don't know. We've had this discussion before because I don't remember.
I don't remember what it was called either.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember that it was Live, Laugh, Lurk.
Yep. That's true.
That's all you need to know. Really.
That one was on the highlights reel for the school, advertising at the library.
And it's on Nick's bedroom wall. Just a picture of her with her aesthetically pleasing books. She had to cover up the picture she had of Bricker. So
yeah, Yeah.
Makes
Did what
sense.
she could.
Makes sense.
You couldn't just like take down the picture. You had to cover it up.
Right.
Absolutely. Because if
Yeah.
I took it down, then I would just look at it probably.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
because
mean, I'm over it. I'm over it.
yeah, I'm sure Eris
Completely.
and Bozic did not burn any pictures of your ex-girlfriend.
Nah.
Just most of them.
Just
Just
they
all
just
of
locked me in my room and set the dorm on fire ish. That's fine.
There was no fire. It was just a fire alarm.
There's a fire alarm. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah. It's like a tornado warning versus a tornado watch. This was the warning.
I have no idea what the difference is, and I used to live in the Midwest, so I'm
you lived in
sorry.
Kansas.
I did.
Like tornado town. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Me too.
Words are hard.
I don't know. They are. Nick really gets into this history book, and she tried to listen into the classroom to see if she could figure out what period of history they were covering, so that maybe she could have a good question.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah. I mean, this is History 150, so I feel like Casimir's talking a lot about when Alexander first came to what is now known as New Alexandria through the mysterious portal.
Okay. With a brains check, could I maybe figure out the best question that was going to just like make him think that I am definitely a student?
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. Which die is that for you?
That is a 12.
Okay. We'll say it's a 7 that you got to beat.
Nope. Got a 2.
Oh.
So
No brains today.
not today. Plus, but I also get no. Do I get anything to add to that? Probably not.
Well, unless you have bonuses. But
yeah, not above a 2. But I am gonna find a little what's it called? Those things. What do I call them? Adversity tokens.
Yeah. I literally cannot remember them 90% of the time.
I just have, because I did that game and I sent you all some, so I still have them.
Yeah, me too. They're just in that room, and also I don't need them because I'm Sky Daddy.
Yeah, that's true.
The charged one.
Yeah, I have all of the adversity tokens.
Okay, so I make up the worst question, the absolute worst question.
Yeah, so why don't you tell me what the worst question is?
I ask.
You're going to ask.
So it's gonna be from the very wrong period of time, and she's gonna ask about dinosaurs.
I mean, they do exist.
Currently?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
But like, you know that they're not super common. Eris, you probably wouldn't have a lot of memory because you were fairly young whenever Alexander came to this world, but you probably would have some memories of how different the world was before that, and that there were a lot of dinosaurs at that point.
And there's not now.
Yeah, or at least not that you've seen.
Weird.
But like at that point, it was very largely wasteland, other than a few isolated kind of groves that were a little bit greener. And yeah, the dinosaurs would wander in between.
So Nick wants to ask why did Alexander the Great of this world kill all the dinosaurs?
It's the same Alexander.
Okay, the Great. Alexander the Great, why did he kill all the dinosaurs? That's my really great question. It's really insightful, and everybody is really excited. Like, Nick knows that this question is going to perfectly let this guy know that I'm in his class.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so the two of you wait. I mean, doing art and reading and whatnot. And eventually the class lets out. There are a lot of stragglers. Like, a lot of students just want to hang out and like chat afterwards. But eventually, we'll say after like 45 minutes past the the ending of class, eventually the room is empty, other than Calismere. And you can see that he's just packing up all of his stuff, getting ready to go to his office.
Do we want to just keep like being super nonchalant, or do we want to talk to him?
Let's follow him because he always has office hours. Remember, Took said that.
Oh yeah.
So let's just go follow, kind of like at a distance, but follow him to his office hours.
Yeah.
And then
Super-
I'll ask the super triple whammy awesome question that is going to blow everyone away.
Right. So what's a super like subtle distance? Like 10 feet? Like 12 feet?
3 feet.
12 is perfect.
Perfect. Great. Good.
And Nik will just keep her book out, like it's like she's got a bookmark, like spot, her thumb's in it, so that she looks like she's still kind of flipping and not talking to Eris about how far back they are, which is what she actually is doing.
Oh, amazing. You
Totally.
know what? I'm gonna need a roll here.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. What do I want you to roll?
Grit.
No.
Flight? No.
No.
Brains?
I'm okay at brains.
You know what? Screw it. Let's say grit.
Grit? Oh damn. That's a D8 for me.
Cool.
D20 for me.
Wow.
Because you're just playing my Kids on Bikes character, but not.
Whatever.
What's my goal?
So it'll be, see, for an 8, it'd be 6.
I feel like you're not supposed to actually change it depending on what dice people have, but that's fine.
I think you
I think you kind of have to.
It doesn't matter because I've rolled a 1, so it doesn't.
Oh,
doesn't
beautiful.
matter.
Amazing. So good at sneaking.
I got a 4. So I get another
all the
all the tokens.
So as the two of you are exactly 12 feet, not 13, not 11, exactly
Measured.
12. Just picturing Eris with literally a tape measure.
Oh, did you need me to get a tape measure out of my bag?
Yeah, actually, that would be great.
Okay.
I'm concerned that we might be too far back, and I don't want to like miss anything.
And yeah, so she reaches in tape measure, and she says, "Here." To
Isaac would be
Eris.
so proud of us.
I know, right? It's so weird that he had to work today.
I've literally never seen that happen before.
Exactly.
It's so crazy.
I mean, he was working the other day whenever you were trying to find out more information for Barbmalian, but you weren't there like when he was working. You were,
right,
I think, in class, maybe.
I don't know. I was locked in my dorm room. It's fine.
You weren't locked in your dorm room yet, because he was with me when I locked you in your dorm room, or when whoever locked you in your dorm room.
Oh, when it just happened. That's so weird.
Yeah, so weird.
Very casually, just locked itself.
Super cash,
like
those
dorm doors do.
Yeah,
exactly. They get stuck.
They get a little finicky,
Sure. That must be it.
Anyway, so we're measuring.
And so, as you're doing this, Eris, you're much larger than your friend. So you see that suddenly there is a shadow kind of looming over her. Nik, obviously, you're going to probably notice this shadow looming over you as well.
Well, I'm looking down at my book while talking about
it gets a lot harder
making
to read.
Sure. Oh. Eris, are you standing over me? You're like blocking my light.
Nope.
Looks up.
And it's Haloon.
Oh, hey, Haloon. How's it going?
Oh, just it's going.
We were just hanging out with Took. He's the greatest.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
You guys make a super
absolutely. Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
we're definitely a couple. Right.
You make a super cute people that hang out together.
Okay.
Eris is so oblivious, and I love it.
but Nick's Spidey cleric sense is tingling as that's not how Halum acts around Nick. And I'm real wondering why he would, because like we've talked about our sex lives and he wouldn't say, yeah, we're a couple. And so Nick looks up at him and says, what's going on? You eat something funny? Not feeling good?
Yeah, totally. It ate something weird. I don't know. So what are you two doing? Like following Calsmere?
And we already talked to Halum about why we're okay. Anyway, so now she's not that dumb. So she knows that this is not Halum.
I'm so proud
Wildly
of her.
oblivious.
I mean,
I feel like Eris
she
doesn't
has
know
a
Halum
12
enough to.
She has a 12 in brains. Like, even though I'm rolling like shit, she does have brains. Even though she doesn't test well, canonically.
It's the ADHD.
It is.
That'll do it.
But Nick just says, I don't know what you're talking about. We just came from class.
Oh, you're in his class? Cool, yeah. I
Whose
knew that.
class?
Calsmere, obviously. Yeah.
I want to say that we were in somebody else's class that is near that building. Like that we would know.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you give me a snap charm roll.
Great. Okay.
What die is that for you?
It's a 6.
Okay.
But I get a plus.
It's gonna be a 5.
But I can use my adversity tokens.
Yep.
So I got a 2, but I have a +1, and I'm gonna use 2 adversity tokens.
That you just earned. Thank goodness.
That, Sky Daddy.
Oh yeah. I think I took that class. No, it's like next to Calsmere's though, right?
Who's Calsmere? You're freaking me out. Are you feeling okay?
The teacher over there.
Who? And Nick is gonna just completely like go into
the hot one,
absolute denial.
The hot teacher over there, yeah, totally.
Eris
is gonna go in a completely different direction.
Yeah, who is
as
Eris
usual
pointing at? Like, tell me about this hot teacher.
The Minotaur, for sure. She's just going with it. She's like, yeah, sometimes follow him back because he's just really good looking. So I sometimes just check him out, you know.
Oh, I didn't know.
Really into Minotaurs.
I didn't know that about you. We're learning so much about you today.
That's how friendship works.
Yeah, it is.
Just constantly learning about each other.
But Halum, I'm a little bit concerned. Could I take you like to the health department? Like you're acting
health
a little
health department.
Are you gonna get him some condoms?
Your health departments didn't have a somebody they could see, like a nurse, if they were doing really bad.
Did, but like I would think while you're at the college that you would say like just the nurse's office, not the health department.
Clinic. Most colleges have a clinic here at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is like the health thing on campus.
Okay.
When
you said health department, I just think like the city health department.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about too. Like the one that like inspects restaurants and stuff like that.
No. The health office. The health office that gives condoms and people go and do their therapy there and sometimes have to go to like if something bad happens, there's like somebody who can like call an ambulance. They don't have real doctors there. They're just like emergency care.
I mean, I think that they definitely have real doctors because this is a magic school. So there's like
fair.
Clerics who could heal, you know. They're just not as high level.
At Kansas State University, we did not have real doctors.
Real fake doctors.
Yeah, exactly. So like yeah, like do you need me to take you, buddy? Like you're acting a little funny. Like you're just not acting like yourself.
I mean, you know like me. Yourself. I'm just a funny guy.
Yep, no. No. Friend, you've never said that before. And did you knock a shelf over again and hit your head? That's now her real concern. And she starts like doing the thing like, can you follow my finger? And like trying to inspect for like if his pupils are dilated 2 different sizes. Like I think we probably need to go get a medical wizard stat because
Medical wizard.
Like a meta wizard, you know.
Yeah.
Stat because you're not looking good.
No, I'm fine. Like I guess I'm just having one of those days, you know.
But we saw you today.
Yeah.
One of those hours. I don't know.
Okay,
Fair
friend,
enough.
either like here's the thing. So I can walk you home so that you can take care of yourself, or I could walk you over to the nurse's office, or you know, what do you need from me? Because I'm really kind of afraid to let you go off by yourself. I think maybe you knocked down some books and they hit you on the head, and I'm really concerned for your well-being. I mean, you and I both know concussions happen in the library all the time.
It's a very dangerous job.
It is.
Oh yeah, no, I'll go to the nurse. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so I'll walk you to the nurse. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll
No,
catch
no,
up with
you-
you later, Nick. It's cool.
Okay. All right. See
You
ya.
just walking.
Bye,
Yeah.
Eris.
Bye.
Yeah, I think I feel faint. Like I'm gonna need some help.
Yep.
You should
Don't
both.
worry.
you
Just lean
probably
on me,
both-
buddy.
You should probably both help.
You should
No.
definitely.
I got you. I'm really strong.
Take
Eris
care of
is
it.
tall, but she's willowy. She's just not.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Not
frail.
as-
It's the leverage. It's the leverage,
I
really.
can't
No,
be used for leverage.
she
I will literally
actually really has to get to her next class, and so I'm good taking you. It's fine.
I mean, I would.
All right, so
feel
I'll see
a
you
lot
later, and I
better.
duck into the bathroom.
Give
And
me-
from behind me, I just look over my shoulder and whisper or like mouth, "Get Bozic." Hopefully you see it.
Eris, give me a flight roll.
Flight, okay. My D12 got stuck in my tower. What's my goal?
I don't know what dice is it.
It's a D12.
It would be a 10.
Okay, I have to use both my adversity tokens, but I hit it.
Nice. Yeah, you managed
Or
to
2 of my
duck
adversity tokens.
into like a alley between a couple of the buildings.
Okay.
And yeah, Haloon is just like now really leaning on you, Nick. So I'm going to need.
Yeah, it's a grit. I know.
Brawn, it's brawn.
Yeah, it's probably going to be. Well, is it brawn? There is brawn. Yeah, give me brawn.
Brawn is an 8. Gotta find an
Okay.
8.
Yeah, this is going to be a 7.
Jiminy Christmas. Well, fucking A, I got a 7 this time. So
Look at you go.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, you are definitely struggling, and you're not able to make any progress forward. You're just kind of stuck in place trying to hold him up as he is basically just collapsing on you.
okay, I want to do some magic.
Okay.
Look, this is a magic fucking school. I want
It is
to...
a magic fucking school.
There's a lot of fucking in this school, I know.
And magic.
And magic fucking. I want to basically like obviously I'm going back to our old D&D spells, but like I want to like Tensor's flying disc this guy. Like
You mean Nick's flying disc?
yeah, exactly. I want something that can just like pick him up. Like
Okay.
and I can sit him on it.
Yeah.
And just like and I'd shake it a little bit so that he kind of falls back on his ass. So he falls over on his butt on this flying disc.
Yeah, give me a brains roll. And
Okay, and I get to add my
D4.
magic die.
Yeah. What die is brains for you?
Brains is 12, Magic dice, always a 4, right?
Yep. So this is going to be, you've probably used this other times, so I'm going to just say it's a 9.
Okay. 8 plus 4, 12.
Nice. Yeah, you absolutely have done this before and are
It was
able
one
to.
of my spells I had.
Yeah. And you're able to very effectively get him to just like lay out on this.
Yeah,
Flying
shake
disc.
it so he falls on his ass, so he's not
Mhm.
hanging on to me anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Oh, don't worry, just sit back and relax. I'm going to take you to the nurse's office."
Yeah.
But
you're
I'm now
flipping him like a
below him
pancake.
slightly. Yeah.
I like how you make the disc float above you.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so he couldn't just jump off. Like,
Right.
I don't think that that's Haloom, by the way, at all.
Could not tell.
No.
I
Real
am,
subtle.
I'm both shocked and awed.
Listen, Nick is not good at subtlety, and she's only slightly okay at brain sometimes, but she's got some thoughts.
Yep.
And they're not about grung tongues right now.
Not right now.
Give it time.
Maybe
Yeah,
later.
so you are able to float this disc all the way to the nurse's office. They're pretty backed up right now, but as you escort your friend in, he just starts saying a bunch of like nonsense words, and immediately he gets rushed back. And they just say, like, "There's no visitors. Sorry."
What are the nonsense words?
It's really hard because there's a lot going on. It's really hard to make out what they are.
You're not going to give me anything to work with here to research at the library when I go back find my buddy Haloom for real?
I mean, it may not be something that you could research necessarily. May not be something that they would have written down in a library book.
Nick hasn't found anything that hasn't been written down in a library book that's worth anything in this life.
Weirdly, lots of people do things and then don't put them in the library.
Bullshit. She doesn't
Rude.
believe it.
What a
And
concept.
selfish.
It's probably just in a doom scroll. You're wrong. It's probably just in a doom scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody's
Skeptic
ignoring
is-
those
is
right now.
wrong.
So
Okay, like once upon a time Nick could speak some languages. Do I recognize it? Is any language?
No, it just seems like absolute nonsense to you.
Okay, I want to do magic.
Okay. Shocked.
And this I would not have had yet, but it would have been one of my spells eventually as I had gotten bigger. Or like gotten bigger as obviously.
when I grew up,
Exactly. I want to try and become invisible. I want to
Okay.
step somewhere out. So this is maybe harder because I have not.
Oh,
done it
it's a lot harder. Yeah, so this is going to, we're gonna say brains again. It's gonna be a 13.
Okay. I'm stepping away so that nobody can see me if I do end up disappearing. Okay, I got a 9.
so you're saying there's a chance.
I got a 4. That's a 13.
Nice. Yeah. So you are able to just kind of like step out. There's
Those
not
are
really anybody
Amanda
outside.
desired effect dice for that roll, people.
Nice.
These are my gay rainbow dice. They have a whole slew of colors.
The gay rainbow, not the other rainbow.
Yeah, not the straight rainbow. No one's interested in that one.
There is no
Nope.
straight rainbow. Sorry. All of them are gay.
They're all ours, and you can't have them back. Ooh.
Yeah, so you step outside. There really isn't anybody outside of the nurse's office. It seems like everyone's either in or out. And you are able to turn yourself invisible and follow someone who, it takes a few minutes, but someone else comes in, probably holding like their elbow, sprained it playing some kind of sport.
Sure.
Yeah.
Something I wouldn't know anything about, but sure.
Exactly.
I've heard of this.
But yeah, you are able to follow them in, and there's frequent enough People going from the lobby into the back that you could fairly easily follow them as well.
That's what I want to do. And specifically, I'm looking for the doctor that Halum went back with because I don't think it was Halum.
Right.
So I'm looking for the person who took him back.
Yeah. You are able to find them pretty easily. And briefly, you see another form in the room with them that does not look anything like a bugbear. It is very gray and generic looking. Almost featureless, you might even say, before it shifts into a more human appearance.
Okay, gray and featureless.
So the bugbear is gone now?
Yeah. Can I hear what are they talking at all?
They're talking, but you can't hear anything. It definitely seems like there's some kind of magical protection.
Okay. Into the humanoid form, do I recognize it? Is it supposed to be anybody that I know? Is it anybody I've seen before on campus?
Nick doesn't really get in trouble, so probably not.
Nick doesn't get in trouble yet.
Yeah, give it.
So when you say gray formless, is it like smoky or is it like mushy, like a globby?
Not quite globby. It looks pretty solid humanoid, but like I said, just featureless.
Like Odo.
I don't know what that is.
From Deep Space Nine.
I've never watched that.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. He's like a goo guy and he can rearrange himself.
Oh yeah, no, not a goo.
Well, I mean, he's solid when he's in a humanoid form, but he
more
can,
like
morph.
the Silence from Doctor Who.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that kind of like featureless gray. So I mean, it is a very solid form. It's not gooey.
Okay.
It's just there's not a lot there to see. It's very nondescript.
But when it transforms, does it look magic-y or does it look like rearrangey?
Looks more rearrangey.
Creepy. Okay. Nick is going to make any notes of the new humanoid's physical features. Like anything distinctive? Like
so this person is a little bit generic looking as well. But they do have really nice sideburns. Very nice gray sideburns.
Gray sideburns. Was there anything gray about Halum? Did he look gray at all?
No, he's pretty brown.
The fake Halum? There was no gray?
No.
Okay. Nick's just gonna, whenever she can, walk through people and not get caught, she's gonna walk out, try and find Eris.
Okay. And where does Eris go?
Eris is going to try to continue to follow Calusmere.
Okay. Are you going all the way to the office then?
Yeah, but she's going to stay much further back this time.
13 feet. Got it.
At least 14. Let's not be ridiculous. Do I need to make another check?
Yep.
For
absolutely.
Which...
I think we said grit before.
Grit, okay. So an 8, D8.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the goal was.
Good. And as you're following, now slightly further back, eventually you see that Calusmere meets up with another man, a lion man, and you see that the two of them go into his office holding hands.
Gay.
Eris says aloud.
Yeah, while giggling like a toddler.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to... try to hang out like outside the door. Does the door to his office have like a window or anything?
No.
Good. I don't want it to. All right, so I want to be hanging out outside the door so I can kind of
Just
listen
kidding.
in. Haha, gotcha. So I can like kind of see if I can hear what's going on inside the office.
Yeah. Give me another crit.
Oh boy. That's a 6 on a D8.
Okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. Everything's fine. So you are hanging out outside of this office. There are other people, so you have to be a little nonchalant.
Right. Totally nonchalant. So good at it.
So good.
So good.
And as you're listening, it's kind of hard to hear precise words. It's
'Cause
mostly
they're
just kind
making
of
out.
yeah. That's all anybody on this campus does. Nobody
Yeah.
actually talks. They just make up.
Surprise! It's sex stuff.
But at first, it's just kind of hushed words that you can't quite tell anything that they're saying. And then you hear, do you think she saw anything? No. I don't think she did. But she's still out there.
Fuck. When they say that, I want to use the 2 adversity tokens I've gained this session to go to use unassuming.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it makes me not seen. So I'm gonna I want to kind of walk away some and then use unassuming and then come back.
Ooh. I'm going to say if you come back, the unassuming is not going to help you. Because that's going to be they're going to know. Basically, you're still there.
How will they know?
Nobody'll know.
Nobody can know.
I think that would exceed the limits of that. That if you were to go,
so
become
unassuming, we are gonna say acts as if you're standing still, it makes you not seen.
not
We
even
haven't
that.
we haven't
you
really
could be,
defined the parameters. Of
you
it,
could
so.
be moving. Okay, so have you played Assassin's Creed?
No.
Okay, well, in that, just so you know, spoilers. You kind of have the ability. Yeah, it's not actually a spoiler. If you're in a crowd, you can just hang out with them and blend in.
Oh, so it's more like a blending, not an invisibility thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not invisibility for sure. Because I mean, that's something that my character had in the regular Kids on Bikes, and Spirit could not turn invisible despite his name.
Okay, then I will not do that.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to use here. You just wouldn't be able to hear anymore, but you would be safe.
Yeah, but Eris is dumb.
I don't think she's that dumb.
Does she feel like she's not safe at this point?
I mean, you just heard 2 people you don't really know very well mention that they were concerned you might have seen something.
Yeah.
And that you're still out there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a danger thing usually for most people.
Okay. Then yes, I will use it to. I'm gonna just walk away for now. But if they come out of the office or if I feel like I'm being followed, then I'll use it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you are able to kind of walk away, and are you watching the door or are you just trying to get away?
Not straight watching it, but just kind of keeping it
gay
in my peripheral. Yeah, gay watching it. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's all the kind of watching we do is gay watching.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's like bird watching, but for gays.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want to kind of keep it in my peripheral. I'm gonna focus more on getting away, but I do want to kind of keep it within my eyesight so that I can see if they come out.
Yeah. You see the door opens briefly and then shuts.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to use unassuming then.
Yeah, so you are able to find a group of students, and you don't even have to say anything. You just kind of blob into it. Not literally, but you just kind of are there. Yeah.
Yep.
It is the drama club, but they don't seem to be paying any attention.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
okay.
Nick, I imagine you probably would look for Eris closer to the office.
Yeah, like I would have at least been walking in the direction that we were going, thinking that she would go there. But if I saw the drama club, I would probably not walk right up to them.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think you would have seen her like become one with this blob of drama club students. But you do see, and Claire definitely like side eyes you, and you hear, some comment about like, ugh, this one again.
Nick wants to make an equally cutting remark about her being a no talent, like somebody who falls apart in a crisis and cries and can't keep her shit together on stage.
Give me a charm roll, and I'm gonna make this one opposed, which means I have to find my dice.
Uh-oh.
Because I just want to do it, because I think it'll be fun.
Okay.
And you said that's your 4?
It's a 6.
Oh, it's your 6. Okay. Cool.
I rolled a 6.
Nice. Yeah, she got a 5. So. Yeah.
I have one adversity token if I had needed to go above, but rolled a perfect 6.
Yeah, she immediately starts crying, but like not hysterical crying or anything. Just, you see that tears start streaming, her like bottom lip starts trembling, and then she just storms off in a huff.
Yeah, scamper. That's right. Little hobbit.
Nick, I feel like that's slightly derogatory.
Where did you come from? What the fuck?
Eris immediately forgot that she was supposed to be blending it.
God damn it. Scared me half to death, literally. How did you just appear out of nowhere? I was just insulting Claire.
You did a great job, but you can't just call people hobbits. That's so rude. Also, we should go. We're in danger. No, we should go.
We totally
Nick,
are. Okay, let's go to the library. We gotta get to Haloon. Okay. And also, Bozic is at the coffee shop by the library, so let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you make your way, yeah, right. It's in the library. Like as you go into the front doors of the library, it's kind of there. There's like the student center, and then the actual library proper. So,
Nick, as they walk by, does a double wink at Bozic and
just a blink.
Yeah,
I love that even better. Is that it's not a double wink; it's a blink. And she's
but like one eye and then the other.
Yeah, that's great.
Real subtle.
So Bozic just like gives you the finger guns, like the gayest finger guns, and it's just like, sorry, I gotta work.
Okay. Well, when you get a break, come into the library, asshole.
Wow.
I'm just like, he never works. And this is the time.
I know. It's inconvenient.
When we're being chased by formless gray people.
I mean, he did just pull you out of like hiding in the library for weeks. So.
Okay. But also like, great time to abandon us with the alien gray people. Anyway, let's go.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We got to go into the doom scroll room. We're gonna wear the headphones, don't worry, but we need the safety runes on the door so that nobody can come in.
Okay. Where's Haloon?
So we get Haloon and we go in.
Is Haloon working?
Yeah, he was already in the doom scroll room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it now that he's taken over a few shifts for me since I did it for a long while.
Yeah. Like exclusively.
Yeah, it was a rough time. But we put on our little earmuffs and we go over, hello. Like, we need you.
Okay, I mean, I'm working, but like we can talk.
Yeah. We just saw you and I just took you to the nurse's office.
No, you didn't.
Exactly.
Someone who looks
But-
exactly like you and pretended to be you.
But we totally knew it wasn't him, it wasn't you, because they were like, my relationship. It was weird.
Yeah, I would never say that. That's ridiculous.
I mean, at least exactly. You would at least say situationship. It's fine.
Oh no, we're boyfriends. Like it's
Oh,
like,
nice.
yeah.
I'm so excited for you. Toog is so great. We hung out with him a little bit. He showed us where Casimir's class was before all of this went down with the gray alien guy.
Wait,
Definitely
what
showed you some
gray
other
alien
stuff,
guy?
too.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so I took not Halum, but okay, I took not Halum to the hospital. He said some weird made up words, and everybody just acted like they knew what that meant. And they took him in the back and they said, no visitors. And so I went outside and I turned invisible, which was a very difficult spell, by the way, that I got perfectly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I went back in and I followed the doctor who took not Halum back there because I knew it wasn't Halum. And obviously, I knew that he turned back into whatever he turned into. So I found that doctor, and there was this gray, like featureless, kind of blobby guy. His features kind of rearranged, and then he looked like a human with gray sideburns, but like super creepy, right? Like features rearranging from Halum to gray creepy guy to guy with actually pretty cool gray
So there's
sideburns.
some like fake people on this campus, and the clinic is in on it.
Mm-hmm,
Like it
definitely.
could be anybody. So everybody's a suspect now.
Well,
like, how do we even know that people like? I'm gonna.
Eris, have we ever?
I'm gonna poke you in the face.
Ow!
How do I know that you're really you?
Okay, Eris, remember that time that we made out?
That has never happened.
Exactly. So, that's how we know.
But like, what if you've been one the whole time?
Oh,
like I don't know how long they can be somebody.
Halun's just like, I mean, Nik has tried to make out with you so many times, so like,
really?
would like some weird dude do that? Well, maybe, but like,
I mean, I'm pretty
probably
hot,
not.
so.
But
yeah.
like,
if
it's like some kind of spy, like probably not, right?
Well, that's true.
Also, I just got into tall people, by the way, Halum. I have not tried to make out with her yet.
I mean, you get a little tipsy sometimes, and you know.
Okay, that's fair. And honestly, if you both ask me something about any of my ex-girlfriends and their shortness and how embarrassing I get afterward, if I was a spy, do you think I would spend 2 weeks in the freaking doom scroll room?
That's true.
Without the earmuffs?
You're right.
I mean, I had
okay. I know, but and also I know that, I mean, Halum just said that they're boyfriends and didn't say the weird relationship stuff. And
pretty sure
anyway,
the other guy said, yeah, he's his boyfriend.
No, he said, yeah, it's a relationship. It was really weird. It was totally not Halum.
No,
also,
I believe
we saw him, like, I saw him become a gray guy. So, like, no.
Okay, so let me tell you what happened with me.
Okay.
So I was following Kelsmere. I went further back. I was super subtle, so there's no way he could have seen me.
You're getting so good at that, by the way.
I know,
like, I think it's all the protesting that we've been doing lately.
Yeah, they were all really
blending into a crowd. Which, by the way, Halum, when I saw the drama club and I didn't even see Eris like snuck up on me.
Oh, I'm really good at
And-
blending in for someone who's much taller than everyone else.
You two are
And-
like so good at all of the sneaky stuff. I didn't even know.
I
Thanks.
mean, I was only good because of that spell, and also because
That
I know
counts,
you
though.
really well.
Yeah, that definitely counts.
Okay, but I so all
Okay.
right. So I was
Okay,
following
good point.
Calismere.
Yeah.
So I was following Calismere, and like he met up with this Leonin, and then they were like holding hands, which is super gay, and she giggles again, and
So
and
good.
so gay, and they went into the office. So I tried to like listen at the door, and I couldn't really hear them at first. But then they said that they could still hear me outside, and that they knew that I followed them, and I was like super scared that I was followed. So like I tried to leave, but then I saw the door open, and then nobody came out. So that's when I was blending in.
And Eris,
Oh,
as you
gotcha.
say that, suddenly the room becomes black. Pitch black.
No, but I put the runes back up.
Normally, you know that even when the lights go out, the runes still glow. It happens every once in a while, you know. The runes are not glowing.
No.
Oh fucking A. I want to get out my wand.
Is it magical darkness? I have dark vision.
I also have
Wrong
dark
game.
vision.
Wrong game.
Damn it.
Because I'm a okay, I'll do a magic.
Yeah,
Yep.
I want to do a magic to see in the dark.
Because I am a priestess of Celine
Cleric,
Saloon.
but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Priestess sounds pretty cool also.
I'm an elf. I
and,
want to do a magic.
and
You're a
I
half.
want so I can I
Fair
used to be
enough.
like I had magic darkness out to 300 feet that
Yeah.
I could see. But I could also share magical eyesight with somebody else. So I want to
Right.
do that.
I mean, immediately Haloon cast light, and like you all, it is like a very basic spell that you all could do
Oh, okay.
really, really easily. But I mean, I think you probably would have a little bit of an innate
My
ability,
crown
like
kind
to
of
see.
glows
Yeah,
in my
you know,
magical girl way.
yeah. Initially, it is just pitch black. There's nothing, and then yeah, your crown starts to starts to glow a little bit, and yeah, your eyes start to adjust first, Nick. But then as you all cast your light spells, you're able to see again. And
I get my wand out and I grab like I probably have like a little daggery thing also.
an athame.
I don't know what that is.
Clearly,
That
you didn't
sounds
watch
dirty. What? Clearly, I don't watch what?
Aren't you a
Charm.
witchy girl? An athame is a ritual dagger.
You are able to see, and Haloon immediately is like, "This is not good." Like, the lights go out sometimes, but the runes
The
weren't
runes are-
on.
Runes are out.
And like you two were just telling us about like all the weird shit. This is really bad.
It is really bad. I'm gonna get out my magic paintbrush and grow it out to a staff.
Are there any more earmuffs? Were there any more in the bowl? Like I can't imagine that there are usually 3 people in this room at once.
I mean, I'd say there's at least 3 because, you know, well, I would say there's 4 because the 3 in our party and Haloon have been in here before.
Is the last one still there?
No.
Fuck. Okay. There's somebody in the room with us. And Nick wants to have a dagger and her wand out and wants to cast a shield around people because that's something clerics can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Give me some brains. Actually, you know what?
Brains.
You know what? It's gritty. We'll do it with grit.
Okay.
And yeah, you can add your magic die because you're doing magic. That good?
I got a 1 and a 1.
Oh no!
No. All right. On the plus
Your
side, you got an
wand-
adversity token.
Yeah. Your wand.
that's a
just
good point.
Fizzles.
Oh.
Fuck. I'm terrified. What are we gonna do?
Fuck.
What are we gonna do? I'm
I
freaking
wanna
out
try
here.
to do like kind of like a like a fairy fire. So to like see anything that's invisible in the room. So
Yeah.
what would I do that with?
You know what? What was your highest? It was charm.
Charm.
What's next? What's your 12?
Flight. Yeah. 10 is brains.
We'll do brains. Yeah.
Okay.
It is going to be a 9 though.
Oh, that's what I got.
Nice.
Because I got to use the magic die, right? So yeah, I got a 9.
Yep. So you briefly see as you kind of cast this light that illuminates, like highlights everything in the room. You briefly see sort of something that, as far as you can tell, just from the outline, might be similar to what Nik was describing. Just kind of featureless. There's no features anyway because it's invisible.
Right.
But it's very bland looking.
Fairly nondescript.
Yeah.
When that shows up, can Nik throw her dagger, anathema, something ass?
Anathema and
Throw her
athame are
ass
two
at it.
totally different things.
Throw her ass at it is what I heard.
Yeah. Throw
Yeah.
anathema at it. It is
No,
now
a
kicked
dagger.
out.
Her little bitty knife. She wants to throw at
Okay.
this.
Give me a fight roll.
Fuck.
Nice.
4. Okay.
We're so good at fighting.
That's a 4.
Okay. So you do hit.
Oh, that
whatever the
explodes.
thing is.
That
Oh, yeah,
fucking
it does.
explodes.
But it, well, I technically didn't tell you what it was, but yeah, we'll allow it this time.
Okay. Plus, then it. Plus a 3.
Okay.
7.
Yeah. So I mean, you throw it. It does seem to hit something, and you hear a grunt, and then you see that there's a flash of light, kind of in a rectangular shape, and the form disappears, and the rectangle slides closed.
Did the runes come back on?
Or the light.
It takes a little bit, but after 30 seconds or so, the runes start to flicker on and the lights return.
Is my dagger there, or is there blood there?
There's a little bit of blood. The dagger is gone.
Is the blood red?
What color is it? Yeah.
Interesting. We're gonna say yes.
Okay. Into the haversack thing. She says like potion bottle.
Yeah. A vial. Yeah.
Vial, yeah. And goes and
Potion bottle.
yeah, and gets a new dagger and then scrapes up whatever she can into the little vial.
I'll hand you
We'll
one of my
take it to the
daggers.
chemistry lab.
She's got the haversack, so
Oh yeah,
I can I have an unlimited supply. Yeah.
yeah, just
Fair.
like random bullshit.
Do you need a snack? Anybody need anything? Anybody
No,
need a
let's
Xanax?
focus,
Because I
focus.
kind of do.
Maybe 3. Yeah.
New underwear, you know.
All of the things. Lim's like, yeah, actually.
So you are able to kind of scrape a little bit of this blood into this potion bottle. And at this point, it's pretty clear that there's not a lot of places you could go
Yeah.
and be safe right now.
Yeah.
I can think of one place.
Home. I could make us a portal to my house.
Or the beach, but your home is fine.
No,
I was
you're
gonna
right.
say
the
we could do the
beach
beach
is a good idea.
scroll,
Yeah.
and we can take Halum with us because
but we need to wait for
obviously,
Boswick.
well, we'll just run out here with Halum and get Bozic, and we'll bamf
But
into
then the scroll will be out in the open.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so your house.
Yeah, we need
Because
to.
that's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole sea in between you and where she's from.
Luckily, I
Okay.
just make random portals sometimes when I'm homesick or bored.
Or lost.
Or lost.
Okay. So rune out and then go run to Bozic and say, emergency, grab Bozic, grab Haloon, and Eris, do your thing.
Portal us out to my
Yeah.
house.
Give me a brains roll.
Oh, sure. Totally. Brains is a D10.
This is going to be a 12. 'Cause you're using math, so you get the die.
But I have 2 adversity tokens I can give you.
It won't help. It's not enough.
What'd you get
I got an 8 total.
total? I mean, so you only failed by 2 if you use those.
Yeah, I'll give.
I mean, that's one of the things with Kids on Bikes and Kids on Brooms is
It gets closer.
more
The
you-
closer,
The closer you get, okay.
yeah, the more you fail by, the worse it is. If
Okay.
you're closer,
Maybe it just-
it's not as bad.
It may just be that it gives us a random place or something. The portal.
Oh, and
or
I
something.
failed a roll recently, didn't I? Did I? Did I?
Yeah, I mean-
but then you used your 2.
I did use my.
Oh,
two.
that's-
I don't know if I failed a roll after that. Okay, so
No.
then yeah, 10 is
No.
what we can get.
Okay. Yeah, so you grab Bozic, who is like actively handing someone their coffee.
I grabbed the
So-
coffee as well.
Oh, I mean, it's in his hand.
Nice.
Yeah. So like as you teleport away and you reappear in this new location, he is holding this coffee. And the group, number one, Haloon's like, I have this boyfriend who isn't with us. And like
Fuck.
you said that you mentioned
We definitely have to get to.
yeah, because like you mentioned him to the gray guy
Oh shit.
when you thought he was me.
Well, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Once.
You
No,
did.
yeah, you're right. He did. He asked us about who he was following, right?
No, you said you,
Oh,
you
we've been
asked him
hanging
about
out
his
too.
boyfriend. Yeah.
We did. Yeah, you're right.
And Haloon's also like, and like the situationship with Bozic, like Xanatos might be in danger too. So yeah, like they're probably not safe right now. And as you all look around, you're not sure where you are.
Oh no.
This is a very barren, dry desert, which does not sound like anywhere in New Alexandria that you've ever read about.
Hey, I just want to put it out there that this is not my house. I don't know where we ended up. Maybe I was panicking a little bit,
I
but
mean,
this is not my house.
So, by the way, Bozic, we catch him up really quick, and we kind of
Yeah.
tell him that something came and came into was able to get through the runes in the Doom Scroll room, and then bamfed out and try and kind of tell him about the gray guys and all that. But we've got problems, and I don't know how often can you do portals, Eris?
It's a completely made up function, so I have no idea. It's a good question. Hey,
And
Sky
as you-
Daddy, how often
as you
can I
ask-
do portals?
Yeah. As you ask that, and Eris gives a non-committal answer, you hear a very loud thud and can feel the ground shake.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
And a few moments later, you hear another. And these seem to be getting closer and closer. And there was a very large cliff, essentially to your right, to the right of the group. From around this rocky mesa, you see a very large lizard-like head, 2 very short arms, and thick, stocky legs.
Oh, it's a T-Rex.
It's a dinosaur.
Oh no.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
No.
New Alexandria or Alexander the Great killed all of you.
That's what you thought.
Oh no. Just deported them to a desert.
Oh man.
Good times. All right.
I know Rick had told us that they wanted to get all the fighting in, so we should have known. I just
okay.
wish that that Kayla had been here because she actually doesn't always roll like shit.
Yeah.
Good times. Over on Even Footing Games, you can find me and Aaryn and
So you want to be a DM? Rock and Rye.
Rock and Rye. Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
We're going
Change
to be
their name.
playing Monty Python.
Nice.
If you're watching this later on YouTube or listening on the podcast, it might be available somewhere. Who knows? But yeah, check out Even Footing Games, and we're going to see you all next time.